Hello, my name is Carlos Hafner, and this is my story crossing the North Sea with modern-day Vikings. My adventure has been funded and sponsored by the best yachting insurance in the world, Pantanius. Thank you very much.
Well, just arrived in Bergen, here with my new friend Inge, who just come to pick me up. Thank you very much for the hospitality. Owner and the skipper of the yacht will be sailing on the Shetland race. Lutus! Hej Lutus, hur mår du? Ja, du är en bra hund. En seglinghund. This is our beautiful racing boat of Inge. This is my first morning here in Bergen, Norway. Beautiful place. I'm going to walk around the harbour now and show all the boats and have a look around. Some beautiful ducks being fed by the children here in Bergen. So you like being in Bergen? It's nice.
Love it.
Excellent. Hello! Hey! Ciao! This is very similar to the boat I've actually bought for my world trip. This would be the little brother. Mine is a Wakias Amphitrite 43. Hopefully this will take me around the world one day. Well, the boat that I had recorded before, I've met the owner, lovely man from Norway. Hello Oddmund. He has welcomed me on board and showed me his beautiful boat, which looks very similar to the one I've recently bought and hope to sail around the world with. And he's a lovely man, giving me a lot of information and sailing knowledge. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So this is the boat Amaryllis. It's a Benator 40.7 first. It's the one I'll be taking part on, and we already have a big group of fans.
Amaryllis!
Yay! This is a search and rescue boat from Norway. So, hi here with my new friends. How you doing, guys? Good?
Oh yes.
Let's hope we don't have to rescue anybody today.
Well, I had finally made it to Norway to take part in the Bergen to Shetland race 32nd edition. I was very happy. As a newborn sailor I am, I knew I was going to learn a lot.
Good boy. Here we have this beautiful 26-foot long-keeled classic boat. And my new friends. Hello there.
Hello.
You good?
Yeah. Hi there.
Hi. Good boy. Come. Hello.
And their names are Luke and Leia.
Luke and Leia.
Yeah, my
Come.
little Star Wars dog.
Yeah, cool.
Helt rätt. Litt fra deg. Sånn, ja. Sånn, rett opp nå.
And hello, we have Sebastian. Hi, my friend. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Excited about the race?
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it now. Good, nice weather and hopefully a little bit more wind than we have now.
Let's hope so. Well, this is the beautiful boat, one of the biggest ones taking part, Serenity. I'll see you at the race.
At least one, maybe it's
While my friend Kiel made the last preparations with Jimmy Cornell, I went out and about to look at some boats.
So, a few of these antique boats have an engine to help them out, and others don't, like the one there at the end. And apparently there's some kind of race today going on. Well, hello, this is the day before the Shetland race, and here I've met a gentleman. He's got a beautiful little racing yacht. And what would this be, sir? What are you going to be doing today?
This is a canal, an old traditional Norwegian class, and they are sailing a regatta out here this evening.
and sailing 2 or 3 regattas depending on the wind, but it looks good out there. So there'll probably be 3 regattas this
You're taking part?
No, I'm not taking
today.
part. I will be part of a little bit of the Shetland race arrangement later on.
Okay.
So I'm prevented from sailing the regattas tonight, unfortunately, but that's how it is.
Well, I wish you luck for future ones.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we have one of these small boats that our friend has just told us about. And no engine, no nothing. So it's proper sailing it out of the harbour. And these boats are just beautiful. This is a paradise for any sailor, especially for a newborn sailor as myself, which I haven't even reached 3 years of sailing by sail, and I've already got my plan of hopefully starting to sail around the world for between 5 and 7 years, and hopefully being able to document it all on my YouTube channel. So I hope you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Right now you'll see there's a lot of martial arts, sporty fighting stuff like kickboxing and that, but that will be soon finished as soon as I start doing my Around the World project episodes. That will be the only content that will be uploading onto my YouTube channel. Beautiful Bergen. Awesome Bergen Shetland race starting tomorrow with an excellent committee, some lovely organisers, lovely people that I've been meeting around, and I can't thank them enough for having me here. Thank you very much. We have 2 boats sailing out under sail power only. We got a bit of a close call. Well, hello once again. We're here in the Shetland Bergen to Shetland race, and we're going to have a speech from one of the most famous and well-known circumnavigators of our globe, Jimmy Cornell. Most of you will definitely know him.
The Northwest Passage. I think the most dangerous situation, if I can think of the top of my head now, is being close to other shipping. And I remember once crossing the Bay of Biscay.
Next up was the skipper's meeting and a speech of Jimmy Cornell's adventures. I was so happy and glad I met him. He wished me luck for my future world adventure.
I'm very proud to introduce Jimmy Cornell.
Thank you very much.
Good morning. It's time to get up. 7 o'clock. My first ever freezing cold race. So now it's about time to put 20 layers of clothes on. It's about 7 o'clock. I woke up a little while ago. I'll start getting ready. Our super captain and owner, Inga. Hello, my friend.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, good. And yourself?
Super.
Ready for this wonderful race?
Absolutely.
And here it is, the Shetland race. Heading towards it. Start line. Beautiful view, very relaxed day. The winds will be apparently very calm, which is quite strange for the Northern Sea, but we'll see when we get there. This is our beautiful view right now. We're going out towards the opening of the Northern Sea. Good morning, everybody. towards the start line of the Shetland race. I'm aboard Benator 40.7 first. Excellent boat. Made second place last year. So we're in good spirits. Fast boats. I've got an excellent crew. I've been meeting them since yesterday and today, and I'm going to introduce you to them. So here we have. That's good. Arne. Inge-André. Jarle. Stein. And Peter. Excellent. So I've got an excellent crew. I'm very happy to be here. I'm sure I'm going to learn a lot. We've done the security briefing and the strategy kind of thing, and I can tell they're all professionals, passionate about sailing, same as I am. So it's great to be here. Lighthouse over there, if you can see it, and another one behind there under the sail somewhere. Okay, well we're here in the previous seconds to the start of the race. See everything a little bit hectic, boats all over the place, trying to get a good positioning for the start line. Bergen Shetland race.
Okay, da har vi gått.
Okay, ya se ha dado la salida. Start line has begun. Start over there, the boy. Got the big group of boats here, all out on the way, in a rush. We're just overtaking a boat here, very close by. Amante, para los españoles. Another boat. Hay el barco de guerra, warship that's just given the start. Seems we've done quite a good start. We're in front of 50% of the pack and gaining quickly. To go to the Shetland Islands. Looks like we are picking up speed, gaining, overtaking a few of our competitors here to our starboard side. And this is the Antaeus Bergen to Shetland race. Overtaking everybody, I'll just let you know from behind. We were 50% of the pack, 55% forward, and now we're at least 70% forward. So we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 these boats in front. start. Det är tråkigt. Så dock som man ska vara snart. Så over the next 20-30 hours. Yeah, the regularity, I guess. And hi guys!
Hi.
How's the beginning going? Good?
Very good. Still windy. That's good.
And just like that, the wind decided to stop. There was anything between 2 and 5 knots of breeze. I was still very impressed with the team as they kept on trimming the sails, changing them at times and trying to make the boat go as fast as possible.
Okay, yeah, that's one of the big ones. And here we've got Arnie the cook.
Yeah.
How are you?
He's serving delicious food. It's going to be fresh made from dried. We're pouring a lot of water. It will taste something.
Yeah.
It's the best thing about it.
Good. So we're still going slow, but we're moving. That's the whole point, not stop moving.
Jag är lite usikker på om de andre her da. Det mørke som falt ned. Jeg er sikker på om det der.
Well, we're going to have a little quick update. We started, there was a reasonable amount of wind at the start. For about 3 hours we were sailing between 12 and 14 knots approximately at a good speed. Then the wind died down nearly completely, between 2 knots and maybe 5 knots. And the team on this boat has actually done an excellent job and kept the boat moving all this time with hardly no wind, where I think we've recovered quite a few places. Now the wind started again, so now we're 8 hours into sailing. The wind started again, quite smooth. There's probably about 8 knots, between 7 and 10 maybe, but we're moving good. So we're going to wait for the nightfall, which will be a good few more hours, and let's see what happens at night. killer whale. The other direction, so killer whales. Supposed to be dark, but this is how dark it really is. Not dark at all. How are we, guys? Spirits high? Yay!
High, dicks are low.
Well, it's about 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. It's my turn to go to sleep. And it's going to be my first time ever sleeping in a boat, which is underway, making way, sailing at 7 knots, minimum about 7 knots non-stop. And yeah, let's get to bed, see if I can sleep. In a sailboat, racing in the North Sea, doing between 7 and 8 knots. Good night. See you in a little while. Wow, it's a Mayday call. It's 58 degrees north. I think we're 60 degrees north. Life-threatening situation because a Mayday has been called out. I hope it's no one from the race. I don't think it should be because we're 60 degrees, if I'm not wrong, 60 degrees at least north. I'm a bit sleepy because I'm in bed trying to sleep and I've just heard it, so I don't know. I'll find out when I get up, but I hope whoever it is, they're okay. Yeah, I think it might be possible to rest, but impossible to sleep. With the noises, the creaks, the movement, the slamming, the heeling, and then the radio as well. I think it's literally impossible to properly fall asleep. So it's over 2 o'clock in the morning. My night shift is finished in the morning. And here we are again. I don't know if you can see anything, but there's the moon behind that cloud. And here we are again on the high side of the boat. Just down, upwind all the way.
I was really impressed with these guys. They were between 10 and 20 years older than me, but seemed tireless.
This really is crazy. Seriously. It's been nearly 20 hours going upwind. Well, hi. I'm just going to do a quick update. Since last night, say after 24 hours, approximately, I calculate, of sailing after I had my 2-hour rest, and I went again up to deck after about 3 hours more of being up on deck, or I think it was close to the morning, so after close to 24 hours after we actually start, I just got, how do you call it, I just felt all the pressure of the 24 hours before, and I started, apart from being extremely cold and not being able to keep warm enough, I started to get a headache, and I've got my contact lenses on as well, which I haven't been able to take out for the last 24 hours, and it started taking a toll on me. So I had to come down to a cabin, and I don't know how long I've slept, but possibly 4 or 6 hours at least, and these gentlemen are still up there. I mean, they are the real Vikings of the modern days. I've got 1000% respect for them. It's beyond my belief that they are there fresh as a lettuce, with their spirits high, just racing like if they'd be in their first hours of when we started. It's just incredible for me to see that. So I'll go up in a second and I'll keep filming. Well, after quite a rough morning for me with headache and not being used to all this hard work, here we got the sailors, pure Vikings, still at it, and we're only 20 miles away. Good morning, gentlemen. Morning. Sea warriors. And they're still at it. This is very, very impressive. And here comes the spinnaker. My first ever time being on a boat where they're hoisting the spinnaker. We've got the giant sail up, and there we see Shetland right in front of us. Wow, that's awesome. So, this is where we have been heading from, 270 degrees course, down here towards the west, and we're going to go off this little cape quite close, round here, and that's where the finish line is. It's been a hell of a ride. I don't know how many hours now, but at least 30 hours non-stop. And these super sailors, these super Vikings, they don't relax 1 second. They are constantly, whether there's big winds or soft winds, constantly retrimming the sails and having the boat in the fastest mode possible. So it's incredibly learning for me, and I take my hat off to them any day of the week. It's incredibly respectful. It's quite unbelievable to be honest with you. They're tireless. They've only slept like 2 hours in the last 30 hours or close to 30 hours, and they're still going fresh like lettuce, like I say.
After 32 hours of non-stop sailing, from which 31 hours was going upwind, we had reached the beautiful Shetland Islands. I was very excited to get off and go and explore.
We arrived.
Hiya, congratulations.
Hi.
There's your bottle. Thank you for letting me return it to the race office. Hello. On the pier.
Okay, well, we're here with the Super Captain Inge and his super crew. We just arrived.
Super Carlo.
Thank you very much. And we're gonna do a brindis. Skull. Again. Oh. Oh. This is strong. Anyway, thank you very much for having me here. Thank you.
While everybody was celebrating the arrival, I decided to go for a spin around town and check it out.
So finally we arrived in Lerwick yesterday afternoon. This is the beautiful view. That's a yacht club there to the right. And massive cruiser. This was the finish line where we arrived yesterday. Queen's Hotel. Look at this beauty here. Wow.
Welcome to Shetland. And of course, as I do in every harbour I reach to, I go and check out boats. I never get tired of seeing one after the other after the other. And in Lerwick Harbour there was plenty of boats to see. All the racing boats that have taken part in the Bergen to Shetland race, which was around 35 boats. So I was going to take a spin, and of course it was all sponsored by Pantanius, best yachting insurance in the world.
So hello there, we're in Lerwick. I'm going around doing a bit of a tourism. I've met these two wonderful fellas that have helped me out and told me a little bit about Lerwick, where the castle is, where I'm heading to. You alright, guys?
Yeah, fantastic. And I hope you have a fair wind in your sails when you sail round the world.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
thank you very much.
sir.
Bye bye,
Okay,
gentlemen.
bye.
Bye. Lovely people here in Lerwick, Shetland. I love the place. I'm off to see an old castle over there somewhere. cool being able to walk here myself after its construction 2,000 years ago, more than 2,000 years ago. Look at this beautiful grass. I've always loved old buildings, or antique, shall we call it, same as I love all boats, but I preferably like more antique boats rather than more modern ones. And we are in the fort. And let's head up. Look at this. Wow. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Thank you, Shetland. Thank you, Shetland Bergen Race. Say thank you to Kjell for getting me over here. Thank you to Inge for inviting me on his boat, and the skipper and owner of my boat. And thank you very much to Eric Andera for, you know, making friends with me and letting me know about this wonderful race, and making it possible for me to get here. Thank you guys, all of you, very much. I'm loving it. And I'm on top of the world. Yeah. Fortress. Aha, look at that metal. There must be something hidden there. Maybe there's still a few old bodies of the enemy hiding there. Well, hello guys, we're here in Shetland after the first leg of the race. I'm here with my friend Kjell, man who's made it possible for me to be here, which I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. So, what do you think of the race so far?
I think the race has been very nice. It's been nice weather, not the hardest of winds, but I think most of the boats has had a beautiful crossing across the North Sea, and I'm really looking forward to participate, because I didn't. I flew over. I was cheating. So I'm going to participate in the return race back to Norway. I'm looking forward to that, starting tomorrow.
Excellent. We'll carry on tomorrow. Well, no, tonight, because we're having a bit of a party.
And that's prize ceremony.
Well, I've finally found some real Vikings. Who's your loudest shot?
Very special part of our summer. Now, I understand this year the Shetland race is being joined by Viking offshore. We have 30 centuries, and that's something that we take very, very seriously indeed.
Shetland race is a special thing. For many of you, it's the first time crossing an ocean, and it's an interesting thing to plan it. It's something to look forward to with respect, and for me it's an amazing thing. A lot of you have said many times, but especially first time crossing an ocean is something special. So a special welcome to those of you who are here for the first time. Welcome.
Thank you.
Boats going to Faroe Islands.
Cummins got a hole in the middle, so the cannon just went through the hole. Miss. Reload. castle over there. Okay, well, I was here looking at this beautiful castle and this beautiful Fort Charlotte, and I've come across another sailor that's also done the Shetland, Bergen to Shetland race, British gentleman, and it's lovely to meet him. Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
Good, very well, thanks.
My name is Di. As you say, I've sailed over from Norway here to Shetland, and we're going on to the Faroe Isles and Iceland. And I've come up to this castle this evening to see the view. I'm a former soldier as well, so it's a wonderful place to be and to meet my new friend.
Thank you. So you're actually going to the Iceland?
Yes.
Okay, that's a second. So there's two races, Bergen to Shetland, and then there's another one that continues to the Faroe Islands and then to Iceland. Well, good luck on your journey, sir, and it's been a pleasure to meet you.
Very good. Nice to see you.
Well, hello once again. I'm here, just go back to Amaryllis, and I've met our neighbours for the night from the boat Levens, also taking part in this Bergen Shetland race. Very nice people. How are you guys?
Pretty good. Thank you, Carlos.
Have you had? No problem. Have you had a nice race?
Yes, we enjoyed it.
Yeah, and by what I see, you're enjoying a nice beer now. Well,
Irish coffee.
Irish coffee and some of your beers.
And a bit.
And a beer. Okay, well, it's lovely to meet you, and I wish you all the best for tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. So this is the beautiful view on the afternoon before the second leg, and I'm here on beautiful Tella, a boat of this gentleman over here who I met one of the first days I was in Bergen, sailing and racing with his 3 kids. How cool is that? Hey, couldn't be better, no?
This is a dream team.
It is a dream team. Excellent. How are you guys? You had a good time?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah? Racing?
Racing, perfect weather.
Perfect weather? Perfect team?
Looking forward to for the start tomorrow.
For the start tomorrow. Me too. Well, I'll see you back in Bergen, okay?
Yeah.
Excellent. So anyway, one of the last places but not least to go to after the Bergen to Shetland race and before the beginning of tomorrow's race is here. The Lerwick Boating Club. Let's see what it has to offer. If I can open it. How much is it to get in? 50, not 5, 50. These are the beautiful views outside Lerwick Boating Club, a place not to be missed if you're up in the Shetland Islands. So, as I was saying, this is the Lerwick Boating Club. Beautiful place. Víctor. Aquí un español por Lerwick, mi amigo Víctor. Español vikingo noruego. The party is downstairs. I'm not going to have a party because we're going to race tomorrow, so I'm going to go back to the boat and sleep. This part of the club is closed right now, but I was allowed to come up and have a look. I've turned the light on, and wow, you have a lot of story here. There's not much lighting, so you can't see too well, although you should be able to see these beautiful paintings, beautiful pictures, trophies, more paintings. Beautiful. Oh my God, look at this beauty. We love sailing, don't you? Don't we, I mean? And don't you? People who are watching, we love sailing. Look at that beauty. Anyway, and there. Well, I think that's enough for today, and I'll see you all tomorrow morning for the race, Shetland to Bergen. And look at that, that's where we are now. If I'm not confused, the little port there.
At 1 o'clock in the morning, I helped this solo sailor moor up his boat. He was 81 years old. I've got total respect for this man.
What a night, huh? Beautiful. Hello, big boy. What's his name? Big girl.
Belle.
Hello, Belle. She's massive. Good girl. She looks like a black sheep. Are you a black sheep from Shetland? Hello, girl. Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh, yeah, yeah. So guys, you ready to start to watch the start of the second leg Shetland to Bergen race? Yes! Excellent! So here we are. Boats are starting to leave now. We've got about an hour for the start of the Shetland to Bergen race. Second part of the race. And here we've got the most antique of the boats taking part, 1938. Yacht, and they're going all the way to Iceland on the Viking race. Good luck, sir. And here we got my new friend Sven, who will be sailing to Faroe Islands, possibly to Iceland by himself, not in the race but just by himself. Hello, sir.
Hello.
You having a good time?
Yes, thank you.
Excellent. Well, in no time you'll be able to see the start there at 4 o'clock. Thank you, all the best, and I wish you best of luck on your travels.
Thank you.
Our time in Shetland was over. We were now untying the lines, getting ready for leg 2, getting back from Shetland to Bergen, which would be approximately another 30 hours of beautiful sailing.
just after the sun's gone down. We're just about to pass the 0 meridian, west to east. Ahí está, ole! There we go. Yay! Hi there. Well, this is where you know how real this is, you know. We've just passed the 0 meridian line. It's freezing cold out there. This modern Vikings are beasts, literally. I don't know how they do it. I guess they've been brought up this way and used to it. I've come from sunny, hot Tenerife, and when it starts getting dark, I mean, it's cold in the day for me, but at night it's just freezing. They've been nice enough to let me come down, and once you're inside here and you realize you're in this plastic bucket, no offense, Inge, I'm not saying anything about the boat. I love the boat. I mean, I'm just generalizing in these plastic bucket boats that we sail along, and we're doing between 6 and 8 knots through freezing cold waters in the North Sea. And I can really get a sense of how harsh the environment and everything is out here, and that we're lucky we're doing a race with relatively slow, I mean softer force, you know, as the winds since the first leg and the second leg have been anything between 6 and 14, 15 knots. I think it hit maximum on the way here. So yeah, so I'm floating around now in the bed, and I'm gonna have a bit of a nap and try and warm up, because I am literally still freezing and I've been 10 minutes inside here. I can just imagine these warrior Vikings outside. They're just hanging off the side of the boat and nobody complains, only me. Anyway, this is all new to me, so I hope I haven't been a hassle. Anyway, see you later, guys. Totally crazy. Another, again, 30 hours going upwind like that. 30 hours. Here we are having a nice gentle sail back to Norway. How are you guys?
Okay.
Excellent. Happy to be reaching home. So we have a very calm sail on the way back. Hello! Hey!
Morning! Chief engineer, relaxing, whenever, wherever.
And there goes the bang of a grand finale. Here we have the team of Amaryllis with the super crew and super captain. You happy? We've made it back. Yeah. We've made it back. We've made it to Shetland and back to Bergen.